Hello and welcome to the NFL preview series where I look at all 32 NFL teams in the run up to the kickoff of the 2024 season, which begins on Thursday, September 5th. Today, I am kicking off my previews of the NFC South, and that begins with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team that took a chance on Baker Mayfield last year to kind of take over once Tom Brady retired. He found his footing and thrived there. The Buccaneers went 9-8, won another NFC South title. They even won a wild card game over the Eagles and nearly made a run in Detroit against the Lions. The NFC South's gotten a little better this offseason, so what will it mean for the Bucs? The Buccaneers kept their free agents, their key free agents. They re-signed both Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield, keeping the band back together and getting them ready for another run. They did see Shaq Barrett leave in free agency, and he subsequently retired. They also saw Devin White leave for the Eagles. But in the free agent period, they reloaded a little bit on defense. They brought in safety Jordan Whitehead, linebacker Randy Gregory, and corner Bryce Hall. In the draft, they used their top pick to grab Graham Barton, a offensive lineman, and a second pass rusher, Chris Braswell, in the second round. Later in the draft, they also added former Washington receiver Jalen McMillan. He caught 164 passes in his time with the Huskies. They also drafted running back Bucky Irving out of Oregon. In 2 seasons with the Ducks, he rushed for 2,238 yards and 16 touchdowns. Gives them some insurance behind Rashad White. So what are we expecting in fantasy? Well, at quarterback, the Buccaneers will return Mayfield. He was quarterback 10 in 2023, but he'll be adjusting to life with a new offensive coordinator. Still, that's something he's used to. I think he's going to be solid. I have him as a strong quarterback too. In the backfield, Rashad White was RB4 thanks to his rushing and receiving work. I think top 5 is probably a little high, but I still like him as a low end running back 1. I also like Irving to make some contributions. I think this might be the best second back they've had since Leonard Fournette left. I think he could potentially have some low end flex value. In the passing game, it's really Mr. Evans, who's been Mr. Reliable. He has never had less than 1,000 yards in a season in his professional career, and I think that streak continues in 2024. He's a strong wide receiver too for me. I like veteran Chris Godwin, and they also have second-year receiver Trey Palmer and McMillan, the rookie. I like Godwin in the wide receiver 3 range. I think McMillan and Palmer might be fun at times, but neither will be a reliable week-to-week start in fantasy. McMillan is the one I prefer in Dynasty. Cade Otton was solid in 2023. I think he'll again be a tight end 2 for me. So where does that leave the Buccaneers? I think the Buccaneers are a team that's between 8 and 10 wins. Again, that just seems to be where they are. They'll be competing for a playoff spot and division title. I still feel like the NFC South is a division where it's only going to be the division winner that makes it into the playoffs. The Bucs